Hey guys, I know I haven't done a video in a while, but I just I didn't know what to do, and I don't know what to do for an animation right now, so I'm just going to be reacting to Jaiden Animations. And I know this is an old video, and if you guys recognize what this looks like so far, it actually is Jaiden Animations at the bottom, as you can see. Go subscribe to her, by the way. She has an awesome channel. She's really funny, and her title, and the title of this video is called Things I Feel Guilty About, and I know it's old, but I like it, so don't judge me. So anyway, go subscribe to her. I think I already said that, but whatever, go do it twice. That's how great she is. So let's start this video.
Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned. You know how in my last video
That's great how she just loves to put Ari the doggo into her videos. It's great. She even made a video about like there, living with Ari. Ari's the star. So let's continue.
that I was an obedient child who never stepped out of line or broke rules growing up. I wasn't lying, but I do have things I've secretly carried on my shoulders for a long time and still feel arguably guilty about to this day.
Just look at that beautiful face. Triggered Jaiden.
Hey, this video isn't just for your entertainment. It's gonna serve as me clearing my conscience and finally being free.
There's a great message in this video. I know I keep interrupting the video, but I need to say this. I just want to say, I don't know if I'm going to say this more. I think I might say, like, subscribe, and I don't know, maybe comment a little bit on the down there. I am not actually going to do that right now, but if you were listening to what I just said, go do that. So, but I think everyone should make a video about, like, clearing their conscience to make their viewers feel more, get to know them a bit more than just making videos and stuff. So, do not look for that from me. But I will not be doing that. I'm sorry. I haven't lived my life. I haven't lived most of my life yet, okay? I'm only like... I'm older than 5, okay? I'm gonna say that. So I'm older than 5, at least.
From these chains of...
So I haven't lived my whole life, but look at that dancing Jaiden. Free like a bird.
guilt. Also, don't get your hopes up. None of these stories involve murder. Sorry, I didn't kill anyone. Every once in a
Oh, poor Jason.
while growing up, my dad would let us sit in front of the television while we ate dinner. That would be a special treat for my brother and me because Mom wasn't home from work yet and she wouldn't let us watch TV during the week. This is when we were...
Didn't know. I'm so glad that my mom wasn't the person that threw out the TV.
really young, by the way. Don't worry. I'm allowed to eat in front of the TV at least 3 days a week now. We were eating in front of the TV one night, and I wanted to have chips for dessert. Our dinner rules were always eat dinner and then get a little treat or dessert afterwards. And I wanted chips, everyone's favorite dessert. So my dad got the bag of
Who
chips,
doesn't
and
like
normally
chips?
my parents poured us bowls, but there wasn't much left, so he just gave me the whole bag and said, "Don't eat them all." He got 2 cool parent points that day. It was going good so far, eating chips in front of the TV.
This is the height of luxury!
I looked down, and I ate all the chips.
Oh no. Jaiden, what are you gonna do? Run. Before the cops get you. Run.
Dang it! What do I do? My dad gave me one rule. My parents are never gonna trust me ever again. They're gonna disown me. My life is over. I'm gonna be living in a box on the side of the road and I'll have to search trash cans for chips. I might as well pack my things and get a head start right now. I started to panic and my little kid brain started racing to think of some sort of way to avoid punishment.
Love how the brain has a body too inside of a body. It's great. And look at that masculine rat.
Rat! A giant rat burst through the door, slapped the bag out of my hand, ate all the chips, and escaped out the window. And also stole an extra cookie on its way out. No, they wouldn't believe that.
Of course, who would believe
Jax
that?
finished eating early and went into the backyard to play. So what I ended up doing was going, Jax, do you want some chips? And I gave him the empty bag. Then I went over to my dad and said, Dad, I have something to tell you. I'm sorry.
Is she gonna confess? Is she gonna say, I ate all the chips? I'm sorry. But no, what do you think? Why would she do that? Because she doesn't want to lose her parents' trust. Trust. So she wouldn't do that. She would want. Is she gonna blame her brother? Is she gonna protect her brother? Plus, remember, she just gave him an empty bag of chips. Can you imagine, if you don't have a brother or sister, if you do, can you imagine that your sister or brother just walks in, hey, like, you want some chips? Okay. They give you the chips, the bag of chips, they run out, and then they rat on you. Like, my sibling ate all the chips. When they actually just gave you an empty bag of chips. Wouldn't that be disappointing? That would be. I wouldn't know because I don't have a sibling. But if you don't either, then just imagine. I don't know. Use your imagination.
Jax ate all the chips, and I went into my room and hid. I really don't think my...
She told on her brother. Jaiden. I did expect more from you, but like whatever. So, she ran out her brother. She hid under her bed, but she gave him an empty bag of chips.
My brother got into any trouble because I didn't hear anything else about it, and my dad probably just threw the bag away.
Well, that's good. At least he threw the bag away, and Jax didn't get in trouble for anything. And if it seemed like my voice was far away at the moment, that's because I went over there. Let's continue.
But since I never got caught or came clean, I've held this guilt about that whole situation ever since.
Good job, Jaiden. You have guilt against giving your brother a bag of nothing. You gave him a bag of chips that said, chips galore. Open the bag. There's no chips. Maybe there was a couple crumbs. You probably didn't eat all the crumbs, but like at least he had something. Maybe.
Layers to it. Not only did I lie to my dad and falsely accuse my brother, but on top of it all, I gave Jax an empty bag of chips. A perfect little regret cherry on the ice cream sundae of shit.
Well, glad that you included that you gave your brother an empty bag of chips. I mean, who doesn't love an empty bag of chips every now and then? Am I right?
And I really think that when my dad and brother watch this video, they'll be like, I don't remember this at all. Because I want to say it was like 13 years ago, which makes me feeling guilty even more pointless and stupid because it doesn't even matter and no one cares and I'm the only one suffering from it.
Jaiden, you're right. No one really cares. But nice story that you shared. And that your brother had a bag of air for a dessert. It's great.
A pretty effective way to learn a lesson. I've never finished a bag of chips since that day. One time I was at recess in second
That means you really regretted it.
grade playing by myself in the grass. You know, like a frickin' loser. This group of...
Here's the thing about what I love about Jaiden Animation. She like makes it so funny. Like she like how people in their videos they're like, oh, I'm great. Everything's great. Everything else is bad except me, and like make it into a funny way. But what's funny about Jaiden is that she's the exact opposite. She doesn't care if she like humiliates herself or like, and probably if she humiliates herself, I mean that's a pretty big deal. But if she embarrasses herself just a little, it makes people laugh. I mean, what makes you laugh? not being embarrassed by others. I mean, that's a great goal every day. I mean, I should stop talking now.
Girls came up to me and said, "Hey, we're playing tag and chasing the boys. You should help us." And I was like, well, beats sitting here.
Oh my god, what is going on? There's like water on my phone and I'm trying to scrape it off, but then it went like to everything else.
Here and getting eaten by ants.
Let's redo that.
To me and said, "Hey, we're playing tag and chasing the boys. You should help us." And I was like, well, beats sitting here and getting eaten by ants. So I started running around and chasing the boys with the rest of the kids. It was all normal tag at first, but somehow it started escalating to extreme tag.
Okay, if you were just playing a tag with a bunch, like just a couple of friends, how does it end up extreme tag? Unless it's like, oh, well, there's going to be 50 kids against one. That's pretty extreme. That one kid would probably lose, but it's extreme.
As in, people started throwing rocks. Being a
Jaiden, what's wrong with your school?
Self-conscious child who had no understanding of personal choices, I was like, oh, well, I guess we're doing this now. So
that would totally be me. I'd be like, oh, we're gonna just jump off a cliff. If I was like 5 years old, I'd be like, oh, we're doing this now. Whee!
I threw a rock and hit this kid in the back.
I'm just kidding, by the way. I would not do that. Even at 5 years old, I have a good sense. I know, like, that's not a good idea, people. I'm just saying for an example, but that was a bad example because I wouldn't do that anyway. Anyway, on
Back
with
of the head, which may I add took some top-notch skill and coordination, considering we were both running and he was a good
locked on
distance away from me, not to brag or anything. Ow! I'm telling. Oh, freak! I watched this kid start running up.
Can we just appreciate that for a second? Just like,
we were both running and he was a good distance away from me, not to brag or anything. Ow! I'm telling.
oh, frick.
I watched this kid. I'm telling.
Oh, frick. Okay, I'll stop with that now, okay?
I watched this kid start running off to tell a teacher, and I knew I had to think of something fast. And don't tell me I
We just had to appreciate that one moment. Oh, frick. We just had to appreciate that.
Yeah, should have just stood there and faced the consequences of my actions. You know, as a kid, you wouldn't have done that. This only works if we're all honest with ourselves here. The first thing I could think of was to go hide in the bathroom, because everyone knows teachers can't burst into kids using bathroom stalls.
Nope.
That is definitely illegal and weird. I camped out in the girls' bathroom until I heard the recess whistle and went back to class. Obviously, the teacher was told what happened. I couldn't have run away from that, so I still got in trouble. But the guilt trip doesn't end there. The teacher told me I wasn't allowed to go to recess tomorrow, which is reasonable. I can own up to that punishment. But she also said I needed to write a letter to my parents telling them what I did. I don't know what pushed me to do this, because I always did what grown-ups said.
Having no recess for like one day, it's fine. Like compared to like a consequence like that one kid that got hit in the head, in the back of the head by a rock, could have been unconscious and fallen over at that age. Probably was a little bit older than 5. But again, we're talking to Jaiden, who is guilty over giving her brother an empty bag of chips.
But something in my head told me, you're not writing that letter. And so I didn't. Later that day, the teacher came up to me and asked, "Did you write the letter?" Yes. Please don't ask to see it. Please don't ask to see it.
Good handling, Jaiden. Let's see if she's asked for it.
Good. And so my parents never found out. Until right now. In this video. Please don't ground me, Mom and Dad.
Okay, that's going to be it for the reaction video. If you want to see more, if you want to see the rest, then I suggest go to Jaiden Animation, so don't bug me.